It's time for Friday Night Lights, sponsored by McDonald's of Hampton Roads and Northeast North Carolina, Casey Auto Group, and Rose and Wamble Realty.
A beautiful night for football as things start getting serious here in Hampton Roads. A battle of unbeatens face off in Suffolk. A former champion regains control down at the beach, and another win for one of the greatest high school coaches in American history. I'm Bruce Rader. Welcome to Friday Night Flights, and we begin in Virginia Beach, where 3 years ago, Ocean Lakes won the state 6A championship. Coach Chris Scott left for Bishop Sullivan, replaced by Joe Jones. Last year, Cox beat the Dolphins for the first time in 5 years. Cox won the Beach District, and tonight the two teams clashed again. Ocean Lakes in the dark jerseys, 4-0. Cox 2-1, riding a two-game winning streak. The quarterback Xander Zedlick lobs one to Jalen Smith, who makes a tremendous catch. Ocean Lakes in business, and Zedlick with a nice fake caps the drive with a walk-in touchdown. Ocean Lakes on top 13-0. But I want you to keep an eye on this guy, Zedlick. He's only a sophomore, but boy, can he move. On the keeper, another terrific fake right into your living room, all the way down to the Cox 5-yard line. And from there, hey, how about giving it to University of Georgia commit Javion Beckton into the end zone for a touchdown. The Dolphins stay unbeaten and are back on top of the Beach District with a win over the Falcons. And the award for the best move of the night, well, that kid right there. In Suffolk, Oscar Smith against Lakeland. Oscar Smith in white going for its 94th straight Southeastern District win. Cameron Kelly, he just received an offer from Alabama, in for the touchdown. Later in the first, watch the middle linebacker, Keyshawn Artis, right through the line, laying a huge hit. Oscar Smith, man, I'll tell you what, they're good. Threatening again. Check out Khalid Wilson. He is going to break a tackle, turns on the Jets, dives into the end zone for the score. 94 district wins in a row for Oscar Smith. And you know what? 35 of them have been shutouts, including tonight, 43-0. That was the final over Lakeland. And what about undefeated Deep Creek High School? One of the surprise success stories this year. The Hornets hosting Great Bridge. This game was all Deep Creek. Quarterback Keyshawn Jones throws a strike to Jayonda Wyatt for the score. And then on the punt return, Antoine Flora gets the ball and turns on the Jets all the way in for the touchdown. The Hornets make it look easy as they roll 48-0. And joining us tonight on Friday Night Flights, our 6 and 11 o'clock news anchor on Wavy TV 10, and of course on the 10 o'clock news on Fox 43 every night. It's Anita Blanton.
Hi,
and
everybody.
Anita, you saw firsthand just how great Deep Creek is. Man, those guys are for real.
This is the real deal. Yeah, Bruce. The Hornets turnaround has been nothing short of amazing. Another dominating win for Deep Creek, where the pride is most definitely back.
One thing is true in sports.
Everybody likes a winner. That makes a big deal.
Especially on a Friday night. And this is the sound of a win streak continuing on.
We had some outstanding teams in the late 90s, early 2000, and then we just had a little rough time there for several years, and the kids kept plugging away.
Antoine, go right.
There's a general consensus as to what or who is restoring the cheer around here.
The same players, but a different coach. It shows how leadership changes everything.
Hey, Mike, where you at?
New head coach. They're just responding really well to him, and these kids started out winning together at the middle school that Coach Twine coached.
So while plenty of parents have their eyes set on their special student from the band in the stands,
look around. Everybody's screaming and yelling. It's great.
to the players on the field,
We here, dog.
My son, number 11, Aiden Smith.
the bleachers are filling back up because everyone's excited about the next big win.
Deep Creek back. New Creek.
And the possibilities of their glory days being restored.
One step at a time, but at least they're back to fun times on a Friday night. The athletic director, Benny Polk, says, of course, they're hoping to make it back to the playoffs. The Hornets have a major test next week, Bruce, and that is against Indian River. But thank you, everybody, for having us out at Deep Creek.
Great fans. I was there for the glory years. I'm glad they're back. How about now to the Peninsula, where Hampton Crabbers head coach Mike Smith, the third winningest high school football coach in the nation, Anita, trying for his career win number 478. It's always the popular Hampton-Bethel rivalry, and it was once again the Cameron Stevenson show. The Hampton quarterback looking for the open man downfield. He finds number 6, Isaiah Banks, who slips past the Bruin into the end zone, and Hampton leads 30-0. Now, Bethel would at least get one touchdown. Kendall Hunt finds Marcus King open midfield. Great catch by Marcus King, who runs it in for the Crabbers. Number 1 in your program, number 1 among Hampton fans. Quarterback Cameron Stevenson, 3 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns. This one to Johnny Gaskins. Hey, Gaskins also had an interception. Big win all around from Hampton, 36-6.
All right,
that was the final.
Take it to Newport News now at Todd Stadium. Warwick taking on Phoebus. Late first quarter, the Phantoms in the red zone. Quarterback Chris Daniels looking for an open man. Can he find him? Keeps it for himself. Runs it down 20-10 into the end zone, putting Phoebus on the board first. Number 1, Deton Cox gets the ball and cuts through the Phantom defense. A Phantom drags him down, but it's too late. Cox gets the touchdown. Raiders down 6-7. Phantoms get the ball back. Here we go in the red zone once again. Daniels with a quick handoff to 32. Trevon Hayes. Hayes muscles it past the defense and tumbles in for another touchdown.
We've had some great games tonight, and still to come, more action from the beach and a battle of unbeatens between Indian River and Nansemond River.
And a rivalry game in Norfolk. Norview trying to pull the upset over Lake Taylor. That's coming up on Friday Night Flights.
We're the first Colonial cheerleaders. Don't go away. Bruce and Anita will be right back with more Friday Night Flights.
The Marching Patriots of First Colonial High School, under the direction of Luke Walker, the Friday Night Flights Band of the Week.
And you can see their entire performance by going to wavy.com. Just click sports there, and you can watch all of the previous bands of the week. Past episodes of Friday Night Flights, slideshows, top 10 plays, it's all on wavy.com.
Love those top 10 plays. From the First Colonial Band to the First Colonial football team.
Tough test for the Patriots. They took on a red-hot Landstown team. It was a defensive battle to start. Landstown's Brent Stukes drops back, almost sacked, but manages to get a pass off. Logan Ballman comes up with a leaping interception. Eagles would fight back. Jaquan Kelly drops back to pass and just gets smothered by 3 Landstown defenders. More Landstown defense. Tysheed Jones with the interception. That's a pick 6, guys. Landstown wins 34-7.
Anita, let's stay at the beach. A good matchup between 3-1 Tallwood and 2-1 Kellum. Third quarter, Kellum in black leading by 1. They're going to add to it. Watch the double inside handoff to the junior Joe Burris. Look, cameraman right on that. He walks in for the touchdown. Kellum on top, 25-17, and the packed home crowd has something to cheer for, but Tallwood responds. Quarterback Seabeam Stone finds the senior Javante Porter for the Tallwood touchdown. Sabine, 174 yards, 2 touchdowns. That cuts the Kellum lead to 2, but the Kellum defense wins the game, stopping the 2-point conversion. And the potential game-winning field goal by Tallwood is short. The Knights stormed the field. They survived a wild finish and a big win for one of my favorite coaches, Chris DeWitt. Chris, we're thinking about you tonight. Green run at Princess Anne. The Green Run Stallions with the ball to start the second half, but Daryl Jones says, give me that ball. He strips sacks for the Cavaliers. That would set up this quarterback sneak for a touchdown by Isaiah Roberts. Green run, though, would claw back in this one as Nate Harden scrambles, and he finds a diving Bashawn Davis, who hauls this one in for 6. More green run, this time Harden throws it up for DeQuan Hopkins, who wins this jump ball and scores for Green Run. But wait, Princess Anne, after some tough seasons, comes up with the big play. Darryl Jones takes the pitch, breaks a few tackles. He's in for the score. A shootout at the beach, and Princess Anne comes out on top, 35-28.
Okay, big matchup in Suffolk, too, tonight. Indian River against Nansemond River. You know, it's always a good one. Both teams undefeated so far this season.
You know, a big part of both teams' success has been defense, and they come up big for Indian River again. Fourth quarter, Nansemond River threatening close to the goal line. The Braves get a massive stop on third down. The Warriors would have to settle for the field goal to make it 13-10. Indian River on top. The Braves get the ball. They're going to march down the field, and the drive ends with Ricardo Ray walking into the end zone for 6 to make it 19-13 Indian River. And then later in the fourth, the Braves with the ball again. And Anita, here is the dagger. Rasheem Brooks, back to pass. Boy, does he have an arm. He airs it out on third down, hits Jerry and Christopher in stride in the end zone for the score. 26-10 for the Braves. That's how it would finish. Indian River undefeated this year. They could win a state championship, I'm telling you.
We shall see. Rivalry game in Norfolk, too, tonight. Norview making a short trip to take on unbeaten Lake Taylor. Norview and white pilot sophomore quarterback Jabari Johnson, and he takes off for the 37-yard gain. That set up a 9-yard touchdown run by Cameron LeBourne. He's a sophomore as well, so he's got some time to grow here. 6-0 Norview, but this night would belong to Lake Taylor and team captain Deion Smith, who takes off for a 53-yard touchdown. Lake Taylor holds on for the 20-12 win over Norview.
Kings Fork with a big win over Grassfield tonight. Western Branch 30-6 over Hickory.
Gloucester with a shutout win over Denby. Bishop Sullivan loses to Good Counsel of Maryland 3-0. We'll be right back.
On the Friday Night Flight scoreboard, Lafayette shuts out Tab 39-0. Smithfield defeats York 46-12.
How about War Hill? Another big win for them, a shutout over Bruton. Pocosin shuts out New Kent. Booker
T. Washington's Rodney Hammond, 252 yards rushing. The Bookers with a big win over Maury, 43-22. Granby 24-0 over Wilson. And how about this, college football fans? UVA over Boise State tonight on the road in Idaho, 42-23. That does it for this week's Friday Night Flights. Our thanks to Anita Blanton for her wonderful story on Deep Creek. Glad to see the Hornets stinging again.
Absolutely. Thanks, Bruce. It was fun. Nathan Epstein's going to be in Blacksburg tomorrow for the Old Dominion Virginia Tech game. That is a biggie. With the weekend sports wrap.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Good night.